Was it really possible for things to be different here than they were at home? What if the problem wasn't actually the school? I shook the thoughts out of my head and changed into my uniform. Oh! What is it? You look so cute. I ship it. I ship it hard.
Really?
Really? Heat crept up my neck.
Yeah!
Yes, completely. Your hair matches the uniform so well. You look like a flower blooming straight out of the ground. Is that why they fucking named her Hana? Because Hana's Japanese for flower and that's what they were going for? Were they actually, is that actually what they were fucking doing here? Legitimately, that's what they were fucking going for? Yeah, that kind of grinds my gears, but I also like it. Just a little bit. I would play every time I hear the name Hana. I think of the Asian Kung Fu Generation song, Kimi to You Hana, which is like a beautiful flower called you or something like that, or a flower called you. And I really like that song a lot, and I would play it now, but I would get copyright hit super hard, so I'm not. But I want to. Look that up, it's a really good song. Why was I getting worked up about something as little as this? I must have gotten less sleep than I thought. Is something wrong? I want to take a plunge in that clunge, I'm sorry, I'm just happy. How dumb was that? I started crying at the first sound of someone being nice to me. Same though. But uniform. The hair doesn't match the uniform. I don't mind it. It looks good. Those are the fuck me eyes right there. Right there, that's the fuck me eyes. What an oddly menacing Someone just fucking die? All the air left my lungs as something like horseshoe slammed against my back. You'll do just fine, don't worry, this is gonna be awesome. I stiffly peered over my shoulder. That was you?
What?
She just killed this girl! Was this done by Tumblr? Ram, don't be mean to this game, it looks very nice. Also, that ass back there. I like it. A good ass. Mai stood behind me, her hand raised. Somehow, she had the strength of a bodybuilder. Praise the boots! You worship the boots or you die, Hana! Boots, 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 boots. I was just about to zip my bag up when I spotted the book Satch gave me lying on the nightstand. The Princess Betrothed. He said that if I ever need to be transported somewhere far away, I could take it with me. It was pretty good so far. Maybe it would be smart to bring it along, just in case I had no one to talk to between class periods. What I needed for my first day of class? Take it! Why would you not? It's a classic that I've never heard of. I put it into my already overfull bag, biting my lip. Can't blame her. It never hurts to be prepared, right? You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. The book actually contains 1.5 grams of that dank kush. You know what? Knowing the Normal Boots guys, I probably wouldn't doubt it. I'm calling you out, Normal Boots. I know your secrets. You got that dank 420 going on. I see you. I get you. I get it. It's fine. No one cares. No one gives a shit. Except for like little kids who are like marijuana's bad. It's whatever, man. It's whatever, man. We have 8 people here. That's a lot of people. Thank you all for coming out today. It makes me happy. Let's also now we'll be able to catch up. Whatever happened between me and you. Whatever happened between you and... Devil's lettuce will kill you. They call this shit Malaysian Airlines. So you take a hit, you're fucking gone. The river of girls shifted as we headed down the stairs. Suddenly I found myself surrounded by a bunch of people I didn't know. Oh wow, what a jerk he turned out to be. Ma's exclamations faded into the buzz of voices in the air. Oh no! What would I do if we got separated? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of sad that the best friends aren't in here, because I would have loved to have dated Wooly. The first time you meet Wooly, he's like in a fake wrestling ring with like a tank top on. He's got face paint on and he just shouts, "The race war starts now!" Is that still my follower sound? Hold up. No, it's that now. Is it my subscriber sound? Yay! No, it's the yay. Damn. Damn! I don't want to open up that file right now. It's too much work. What would I do if we got separated and I met another hot guy? Oh no! Guys! Wieners! As we turned to the last corner down the stairwell, I saw a flash of red hair a little ways in front of me. I reached between two girls and tapped her on the shoulder. Huh? Oh, who are you? It's almost like a jolt of electricity shot through them. I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. She said nothing and turned away. Before I knew it, I was inside the Primrose house, watching the flow of girls disperse across campus. Mai was nowhere to be seen. I couldn't even hear her chirpy voice. And then all of a sudden, I heard a voice, 3 voices, piercing through the skies. Fantasy Month! It was Paul, Nick, and Josh of the Continue guys. They wanted to spit roast me. Holy sh! They look around, they flash their teeth. They go, "Hey, pretty boy, what you looking at?" It's true. I saw Josh do it. He like flashed his teeth at someone. He was like, "Ah! Ha!" Scary. I was scared.
Hey!
Trying to ignore my rising panic at the thought of arriving late to the first day of class. They move as a group. You see the Continue guys. They're like a pack of sharks. They keep together. They look around. They flash their teeth. They go, "Hey, pretty boy, what you looking at?" It's true. I saw Josh do it. He like flashed his teeth at someone. He was like, "Ah! Ha!" Scary. I was scared.
Hey!
Oh my god, that was John's voice. That was John's voice. I'm leaving. I'm getting up. I'm walking away. Someone called out to me and I turned around, almost jumping for joy. When I froze, a Normal Boots jacket. He was part of the Normal Boots Club. Hi. Again. Just fucking... Just... Like... I hate that we look so similar! In so many regards! I hate it! I don't want to be known as the guy who looks like John. So many people have said that to me. You know what? The only reason I know Austin Eruption because he fucking walked up to me at MagFest and I was talking to him and I told him that and he said, "You look nothing like John." And he was the only person to ever say that. So many people. Didn't shave. No, but you see, that's the problem. If I shave, I look like I'm a freshman in high school. And then I can't buy alcohol. And also, I look like a fucking disgusting, like, high school science teacher. Like, I should be sitting there going, "Okay, class, turn to your chemistry books on page 43. And I don't like it. I mean, unless I just, like, shave this and then keep sideburns. But then, like, I would miss this, and I'd be stroking nothing. And I'd be sad. And also, just sideburns kind of freaks me out sometimes. Only sometimes. I am pouring a little more. This is a brand new bottle. It was up to here, and now it's down there. And Ace is probably going to be like, "You're a fucking lightweight." Jim knows. Before I met you, he knew he was that JonTron cosplayer. You know what, guys? I actually met another JonTron cosplayer with Medi at Fanime. I met this guy. He did a really good John cosplay, and I like walked up behind him. I put my arm around him, and I was like, "Hey, listen, your cosplay's real good and all, but I want you to know that I'm the original." And he was like looking dead at me, and he's like, this look of like joy just overtook his face, and he was like, "Oh my god, you're the guy that John tweeted about. You're the guy who did the first cosplay of him." And I was like, "Am I like that well known? Is it like a John Tron community who's just like, oh, this is the dude who did the first one. This is that guy." Because if there is, then hi! It's me! I did that! I have the Beanie Baby somewhere in here. I think it's up there. It's up there. You can see it if I move with this camera. It's right there, the little red chest. It's right there. I love that bird. His name is Jack. J-A-C-K with the U at the end. But you don't really pronounce the U very well. We talk about you in all the meanings! At least when you shave, you don't look like Jared Padalecki. That's true. I just constantly... You know what? The first time I actually met Gerard, I was standing with, like, Katie, Jim... Actually, I don't think I was with Katie and Jim. I think they were getting their badges. I was with a bunch of the other guys who were in the Continue Cavalry, quote-unquote. And Gerard was, like, off to the side. And I was like, "Oh, hey, it's Gerard." And I waved at him. And I was like, "What's up, Gerard?" And he was like, "Hey, what's up, John Tron cosplayer?" And I was like, "I'm not even wearing the fucking hat. I'm not even wearing the clothes. I'm not. I'm not even wearing the fucking clothes. Why?" I was like, "Why, though?" I was so upset. I was like, "No, I'm not doing that." Yeah, we met you guys at the ticket place to get the badge pickup, and Gerard was also there. You shouldn't be speaking. I mean, I'm already. Anise. Work is his body double. I think I've offered that to him before. I think I actually said to him once, "Listen, if you want protection, I can be your body double. I can attract people to me, thinking that I'm you, and get the heat off of you, man." Someone at a MagFest, I think it was the second MagFest, it was the first one, ran up to me and screamed in my fucking face because I looked like John. Actually, straight up screamed right at me and was like, "You need to stop. You look too much like him, and I've been looking for him all day, and I fucking hate you." And I was like, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it." Just a motorcade of JonTrons. I was actually so scared because she was so, like, visibly angry about it. And that's why I don't fucking cosplay as John anymore. That's why I don't wear anything that makes me look like John. And it still happens. It makes me scared for my life, man. His fans are scary. They're fucking horrifying. He began walking toward a large brick wall. And then he put his head against it like I'm about to do, because I read that wrong. A large brick building in an enthusiastic manner, pumping his arms up and down like he was in some kind of show tune. I fell into step behind him. Should have been like, "But I am John. It's me! It's JonTron! For real though, guys!" Jim, I don't know if I told you and Katie. I don't know if you guys overheard it. But I did actually... I always say it like this, but I did almost actually host John's panel at a MagFest. And by that I mean, when we were standing in line for John's panel at one MagFest, the Continue guys were cutting in front of us, and we were like, "Who the fuck do you guys think you are?" And they're like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And Mike Sador stopped with me, and he was like, "Listen, Carl, I have something funny to tell you later. So find me at our panel, and I'm going to tell you." And at their panel, I went up to him and was like, "What did you want to tell me?" And he said, like, how before John's panel, his train was delayed. And he was running late, and they were like, "We don't know whether we should cancel it or put it to another time or what have you." And they were trying to figure out what to do, and Nick Murphy looked at Mike and went, "Why don't we call that Euron guy?" and have him be on John's panel until John gets here. First off, the fact that Nick actually knows my username makes me happy and makes me want to cry. Second off, I would accept that in a heartbeat, except I'd be like crying backstage before I had to go up. I would be. I'd be in a fetal position, crying. Very badly. I'd be too scary. I don't know how to deal with people. Especially people who would run up onto the stage and touch your hair for no fucking reason. Because that was fucking weird. A bird! A bird on his shoulder! Birds always made me uncomfortable. Something about the ease with which they could poke out someone's eyes. Something wrong? Why'd you stop? No, nothing's wrong. He followed my gaze to the bird on his shoulder.
Hey!
Hey! It's me, John! You know, your best friend, your buddy, your pal. It's me, JonTron. Baby, you're a firework! This is Jock, he's cute. Did they actually fucking make Jock talk? It spoke? Yeah! He put his hand to his shoulder. Jock jumped into his palm. Jock is a robot bird, see? I swear to God, if one of the hidden routes isn't Jock, I'm gonna be really upset. Hello. Jock's eyes gleamed a dangerous red when he spoke, but nothing else suggested he was a normal bird. I wanna fuck that bird. If he hadn't known better, I would have said that the red in his eyes was painted on. There's a good knock at John's editing skills. It's a good knock. Jesus Christ. Oh, that got me really good. That's amazing. Jock twitched his head to the side, examining me in return. The more he looked at me, the less afraid I was. What are you looking at? Jesus Christ!
What?
What? Nothing. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Jock can be a little sassy. See, it might as well be. I mean, John's a bit of a sassy little pigeon himself. Who are you calling sassy? I'm not the sassy one. I don't forget to feed you. Jock, that was one time. I was alone and starving in the frozen tundra of this empty world. Loveless. Oh my god. I need a moment right there. Holy shit. Holy shit. John! Where'd you go? It got so dark in here. Ignore him. I've been bringing him with me to the drama club and he's taking a little too well to it. I see how this is. Shut me out like I have nothing to add to the conversation. Jock retook his place on John's shoulder, this time facing away from us as if miffed. We resumed our walk towards Poppy Hall. You see, they missed a prime opportunity there to turn Jock around so he wasn't facing them. I'm JonTron, by the way. Call me John. Hana, nice to meet you.
Hana.
Look at sound clip. That's a cute name. Thank you. So how long have you had Jock? Since middle school. We've been together for 4 years now. Ain't that right? Please kill me. I'm not listening. Close enough. Yeah, well, I love him to death. I don't know what I'd do without him. Die. It seemed like life would be a lot easier without him. I spelled a little bit. But who was I to say? We arrived at the brick building. A white sign surrounded by poppies declared it to be, unsurprisingly, Poppy Hall. Which room are you in? Room 206.
Really?
Seriously? That's my homeroom. We're in the same class. It's destined. These sound clips are gonna be the fucking death of me. They're gonna be the death of me. John laughed and clasped me on the shoulder. Wonderful, I guess I'll be seeing more of you then, right?
Yeah.
Right! Together we entered Poppy Hall. Poppy Hall was lined with fluorescent lights and Asagao blue lockers. The lack of students milling around in the hallway indicated we were a bit late. We ran up the stairs and made it to the classroom just as the bell rang. My heart caught in my throat. You sent me a thing on Discord. Is it a friend invite? I'm gonna go see. Oh, okay, I got you. Voy boy is yours and John's weird time warp child. You are not wrong. Holy shit. Let me see if I can show this. Hold the fuck on. Hold up. Where is... Discord doesn't show up on this. You know what? That's pretty cool. I kind of like... Oh no, there it is. It's right there. Hold up. There we go. That's... Yeah. I mean... Yeah! Yeah, absolutely. I can see it. I can see it. It's our child. Yeah. Yeah! Yeah, absolutely. I can see it. I can see it. It's our child. Yeah. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it very well. Holy shit. Students clumped into tight pods and milled around the classroom, catching up on vacation
John.
news. Hold up, I gotta tweet something at somebody really quick. Like, I kind of want to go for the continue. Like, I basically want to go for everyone except for Jared and PBG. And the only reason I don't want to go for Jared is because I don't want to break Mai's heart, because it'll fucking kill me inside for the rest of my life. I will stay up at night thinking about how Mai wants to fuck Jared. And I'm going to be really sad. Forever. Straight up forever. I'm gonna wake up 3 weeks from now in a cold sweat going, Mai wanted Jared and I fucking took him away from her, and I'm an awful friend. Boy came to solidify your decision in Don's route. Fuck. He waved and disappeared into the wiggling mass of students. I glanced around the room looking for an empty seat.
Hana!
Mai peeled herself out from behind a cuddling couple. They should get a room. What's fucking wrong with them? Was that JonTron? Were you just talking to JonTron? Yeah! It's me! She rips off a mask. It's me! I'm John! I'm the real JonTron! My eyes widened and I couldn't help feeling a little smug. I realized I didn't know the way to class after you and I got separated, and he offered to walk me. Maya emitted a highly pressurized squeal. JonTron walks you to class? Oh my gosh, you have to tell me everything. She grabbed me by the wrist and pulled me to an empty desk in the back of the corner room right next to the window. Right with the anime protagonist seat! We're in there! We're in this fucking anime! Let's do this! I saved you a seat. I slid in and took off my backpack, hooking it to the side of my desk. I was a little worried about the books inside, were too heavy for the bag to handle, but so far it held up well. Sorry we got separated, by the way. She looks so sad. She looks so fucking sad. I'm heartbroken. It can get a little chaotic sometimes. So tell me, what happened? What did he say? What did he smell like? Does he have peach fuzz? Is it rough? We didn't make out, motherfucker. We talked. These are very important questions I am asking. I'm not gonna lie. I really wish I had hair like John's. My hair is a little more like straight and flat. And John's is like kind of curly. And it like makes it have a little more poof. And I really wish that I had that, because then I wouldn't have like a fucking bowl cut all the goddamn time. Like when my hair grows out, it just immediately forms into a bowl cut and it pisses me off really bad. Because it looks like I just took a fucking popcorn bowl and stuck it on my head and snipped around. It's awful. John's hair shot. It is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It's very important questions I'm asking. You need to answer them. Is his hair super silky? Does it have the roughness of a dog's coat? Well, he is a bitch. Get fucked, John. I love you. Before I could answer, the door to the front of the room slid open and a tall woman strolled in. The class went quiet and obediently slid into their seats. My heart beat furiously, blood rushing through my ears.
Class?
What's up, bitches? I just came in from Starbucks and I'm fucking hot. Teacher's melodious, holy shit, voice swam through the room, calming, almost said clamming. Holy fuck, who's this? It's Dylan. Dylan! Hold up, I'm gonna send this to Dylan. I'm gonna send this stream to Dylan. Dylan, I'm streaming. Normal boots. Dating sim. Please. Please, Dylan. Help. I said Dylna. She's gonna know that I've been drinking. She's gonna be mad at me. How? Hold on a second. Apparently at some point I fucked up my alert box. I don't know how that happened, and I'm fairly concerned. So I honestly hope that nothing happened in my alert box for the last couple of seconds. She looks like she needs more sleep. She does, actually. She got the little bags under her eyes. It's like this. It's like fairly thick. You can see them. Like she needs like at least 10 hours of sleep. My shoulders relaxed and my fear ebbed away. I'm your teacher, Shizuka Wakahisa. You may call me Miss Shizuka. The emphasis she placed on the word led me to believe calling her Mrs. wasn't a mistake she would take lightly. Some of you might have noticed that we have a new student this semester. A hail of murmurs passed through the class. Some people glanced at me. I think my phone just vibrated a little bit. Stop. I feel like it did. It did. I was correct. Do whatever you'd like. Gerard, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face! Guys, if you don't follow Gerard, please follow Gerard, because he's great. Gerard is mine, you can have Satch. Fuck you, Kevin. I'm gonna date Gerard, and we're both gonna take him to prom, Kevin. We're both gonna take him to prom. And it's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna have some punch, and we're gonna love it. There's the sign of fear again. Would you like to come up and introduce yourself? Multi 126789 time. I'm just gonna call you Multi. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Would you like to come up and introduce yourself? I nodded, stood, and slowly walked to the front of the room, counting my steps to make sure I wouldn't fall. I do the same thing, I can't laugh. I actually do. Well, I was walking down the street today and I was like making sure that I was stepping in time. And then I kind of fucked up and tripped a little bit, and I was like, holy shit, I'm such a fucking loser. I faced the class, took a deep breath to introduce myself, and noticed a familiar face in the crowd. that's 3! There was John, sitting with 2 other boys wearing Nobu's club jackets. One of the boys, the tallest one, was staring at me, the barest of frowns on his face. Something about him seemed really familiar. Wait, he was PBG, wasn't he? But PBG isn't as tall as Shane, I think. You know, I don't know if I've actually seen PBG and Shane standing next to each other. I think Shane is taller. I think. Because Shane is really tall. He's taller than me. I'm 6 foot. And he's tall. He's about as tall as Medi is. And Medi's like 6'5". So he's pretty fucking tall. I don't know. I don't think PBG is as tall as that. I think he's like a few inches taller than I am. But look at this little face. How could you hate that face? I can. I would punch him at least once and then give him a kiss on the cheek and go, "I'm sorry. My webcam is dying. Hold up." For some reason, why are there so many athlete YouTubers now? I don't know. It just sort of happened overnight, really. OBS? There you go. Okay. For some reason, like every 30 minutes, my webcam just sort of fucks up really bad. And if I turn it off and on, it just works again. I don't quite get it. I think it's because my USB 3.0 port isn't very stable. But I don't actually know. Also, Shane could probably kill a man. Straight up. John lost a lot of weight. And I'm kind of proud of him. But also, fuck him. Because I want to do that. But I'm too lazy. I'm real lazy. It's real bad. If he didn't like me, what did that mean about everyone else? Wouldn't they follow his lead? I swallowed. The faces of the class began to congeal, forming one giant blob. I'm going to make my fan go a little higher, because it's a little hot in here. You moved from Amaririsu, right? Amaririsu? I nodded and swallowed again. Just cut out grains out of your diet. You know, it's kind of hard, because white bread is real good, and wheat bread is just kind of like... It's kind of weird. It's probably because I'm not really used to wheat bread. If I eat it more, I'll probably get more used to it, but my mom doesn't like it, so she doesn't buy it. Makes me sad. I've been cutting up, like, this is the first time I've drank soda in about a week. And the only reason I'm drinking it is because I don't know what else to mix rum with. Especially flavored rum. Because if it was just regular rum, I'd mix it with whatever. But flavored rum, I don't want to, like, fuck up flavors and shit. No bread at all. Really? Because I know that whole wheat is at least, like, better than, like, plain white. You see, Anise, it's really hard to cut out bread completely because there's so much shit that's just straight up bread. It's like, goddamn. The world is awful. I want to eat as much bread as I can without being fat.
Yes, I've just moved here. My name is Hana Mizuno. I transferred from Amaririsu Public High School.
Need to get uber fit in the coming month for work. Anise, you work for, like, Ubisoft. At least the last that I remember. Do you need to, like, do some fucking hardcore parkour for them? I'm drinking this healthy tea thing. It tastes like ass. Oh, man. Like, healthy teas. Certain healthy teas. Just kind of not great. Nodded my head to the class and they clapped politely. PBG wasn't frowning, but he still seemed oddly confused. Maybe he always looked like that. He came out of the womb and he was just like, Doctor slaps his ass and he's just like, no, I'm not feeling it, Doc. I'm sorry. Thank you. You may be seated. I returned to my seat, having a small sigh. The hardest part of the day was over. My wife's. Good point. Good point, Anise. I just realized the context of that. I just realized the context of... Jesus fucking Christ. I'm at the point where I'm just a little gone. I've had at least 3 of these. With the alcohol up to like here. So I'm pretty gone right now. And after I finish this one, I'm probably going to start drinking a lot more water. Let's see. It was all very similar to my old school, and I spaced out in spite of myself. A brief flicker of movement caught my eye. PBG again. He handed me a love letter that said, "Do you think that, like, flowers are cool and shit?" I glanced at him and his head snapped back to the blackboard. What was his problem? He's just awkward. It's okay. I've met Austin. He kind of stutters in real life. I can't blame him for it. I do too a lot. But like when you're surrounded by people all the time, you're kind of just like flustered, and you're just like, hey, how's it going? You know, what's up? I can never like blame any of them because there's so many fucking people that just surround them, and it's fucking the worst. I don't know whether to ask for a sequel for this game or not ask for a sequel. If they have a sequel for this game, that'd be kind of weird to work out. Only because, like, you would have to add more, which means you'd have to add, like, more people. But there's only the set amount of people in normal booths. So you'd have to expand it more. And I know that the Hidden Block guys are in this, like Caddy and Jimmy Wetzel and all of them. But adding date routes for them might be, like, a lot more. Because, I mean, this is the normal Boots dating sim. This was made as a joke. A very good-looking joke. But a joke nonetheless. But, I mean, I don't know. A sequel would have to add so many more people. And if they had to add more people, and they added fucking Chugga Conroy, I would honestly never play it. I'm looking at you, Chugga. I'm talking to you. Think this is fucking funny, Chugga? Man, that was really bad. That was really bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't give a fuck. Save me. Anise, I'll buy you a cheeseburger. Don't worry. I'll save you from this hell. I'm spilling shit all over my Nintendo 64 shirt. Shoutouts to the Nintendo 64, one of the best consoles ever made. That's a lie. If the controller was better, it'd be great. She sighed, and I was hoping to see Jared before class too. She slouched and fell across the front of my desk. It seemed like this would be happening a lot. I hope they had the psychotic guy. He seems like a nice fellow. If they had Hunter, I want them to make him the doctor from Hatoful Boyfriend. And if you know the doctor's right in Hatoful Boyfriend, you know how fucked up that is. Is Jared really that hot? She's mad. Oh, she's so mad. What did you say? I am sorry. If you stare directly at him for too long, your nose will melt off. I've seen it happen. Jared just fucking burned someone's nose off from his fucking looks.
What?
That's not fucking cool. That's basically murder. Anyways, let's head to lunch. I'm super hungry. Just ignore what I just said. Let's go get some lunch. I looked at my backpack. It held up well throughout the class, but I worried that if it didn't take some of my time, I wouldn't be able to read this shit correctly. But I worried that if I didn't take some of my stuff out now, I might do some permanent damage to it. Look at my nice portrait. Look at how she's like my wife right now. I love her a lot. She's really nice. I swear to, she reminds me so much of Luca. And it's so weird. Just straight up. It's like fucking with my head. It's fucked up, Anise. That's really fucked up. I couldn't exactly afford a new backpack. I need to put something in my locker first. But if we don't go now, we'll run out of sesame seed buns. Holy shit. That was okay, I'll just go on ahead. Come and find me, okay? Okay. I said alright. I was so lucky to have someone like her as my roommate. Quick as I could, I went to my locker and shoved the book inside. As good a book as it was, I was infinitely happier that I had Mai around and I didn't have to read it. Without her, who knew what I would do with myself, especially with PBG staring at me like that. It's okay. Austin looks at everyone like that. It's kind of scary. Only a little bit. I wet myself. I could ask her what was up with him when I met her at the cafeteria. It might just be the way he was cheered. I headed for the cafeteria. I carried my melon bread through the minefield of people, searching for the now familiar sight of Mai's red hair. Where is she? I couldn't see her anywhere, and there were almost no empty seats. And then Satchel just went, "Hey, you want to sit next to me?" And my heart melted, and I went, "Satchel, I swear, I will drop to my knees right now and take you. Wanting you so damn bad. Wanting to tell you we'll never let you go. And I know you'll be true. And I can't wait to wrap my arms around you. I'm gonna lay you down. Hey, listen, gonna figure somehow. And I know you will be true. Gonna capture you. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of which one that is. Stabbing his spaghetti with the vigor of a Roman general. Is that Ian? No wonder he was eating his spaghetti with a spoon! Oh my god! Oh my god! With a spoon! I honestly cannot tell which normal block person that is. Wait a second, this guy was in my class, wasn't he? I saw him that morning at the front of the room. And he's wearing a jacket just like the Mobius Club, but different. A gold and gray jacket with an 8-bit block on the front. Was he a member of another club, or maybe he was a friend with them? Hey, what?
Hana!
Hana? Don't talk to those normal boots. Filth! That's actually fucked up. Like, Jesus Christ. Glanced up at us before returning to his spaghetti. Thank goodness I found you. I saved a table for you in the back. Oh! I looked at the boy and then back at Mai. Who the fuck is that? She grabbed my shoulder rather forcefully and pushed me to the back of the room. What's wrong?
Wow!
You were so lucky I got here when I did. That kid is... It is Ian! It's fucking Brutal Moose! I called it! I'm not drunk enough to not know. His real name's Ian. He's from the Hidden Block Club. The Hidden Block Club? Yeah, the rival club of normal boots. He's really weird. I mean, that's fucked up. You guys know Ian. He probably laughed at that, I'm not gonna lie. Don't talk to the boots with no fur. They ain't worth your time. You make a very convincing point. If there's no boots with the fur, then it's not worth it. We don't talk to those dirty lesser clubs, boots elitists. Holy shit. He speaks in Comic Sans! Whoa. It'd be better to stay away from him, especially since you've already gotten to know some of the normal boots guys. What are you talking about? I only just met John today. Uh-huh. Yeah, right. I saw the way PBG was staring at you. He totally likes you. And it's funny because they're all, like, totally friends with each other, but they fake a bunch of shit. Like, I'm gonna get you, JonTron. Oh yeah, Kid Icarus, I'm gonna get you. Yeah. Well, it's me, John. It's me. I'm here. I'm kind of sad that there's no... You know what? If they make a sequel to this, I want a sleepy cabin group. I want to hear Zach's luxurious voice whisper spaghetti into my goddamn ears. That's what I want. I want Stamper going, hey, you want this dick? Right in my eardrum. Right here. In this. That's what I fucking want.
Really?
Is that what you thought it was? Either Mai was blind or she had a serious case of wishful thinking. Oh, totally. It was so cute. Just like my favorite manga. You meet in high school, fall in love, and then go off and fight aliens together. I don't think that's going to happen. Have some faith in yourself. It's totally what's happening. So, now that you're in good with PBG, can you introduce me to Jared? She's so thirsty. I can't blame her. But she's so thirsty. I love it. Oh, was that what she was getting? Oh. 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 By the way, bitch. Prepare for the invasion, nerd. This is becoming more unstable. If that's not one of the endings in this. This is BS. You know what? If she was a real life woman, I think I would date my same. Absolutely. I think she's based off of Jared's wife. I think she's based off Heidi, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Heidi's had hair that long. Is it possible that Mai only liked me because she thought I knew the normal guys? I'm gonna take a really quick pee break because I have to pee. So I'm gonna go pee and I'm gonna be right back. Oh my god, I can't stand. Hold up. This is gonna take a minute. This is gonna take a hot minute. Just me and you, gonna capture you, take you to my crib, put a spell on you, hold you down with it. Gonna sing, yeah, they sing to me, and they tell me they want me to set you free, and the sword is right. I'll wake you up, just lay down your shield. We can take it soft. I think I fucked up that song. Too much background noise. I apologize for background noise. Unless you mean in the game, which then I don't apologize because that's the game. A hot flash of doubt seized me. Yo, and if you guys haven't listened to Big Bad Bosses, I'm gonna fucking link it actually, because that album makes me really happy. I have Mitomo Multi, by the way. It's aight. I haven't touched it in a couple days. Let me just really quick, really quick. I'm gonna plug Gerard for a second, guys. This album, this fucking album, Power Overwhelming, is one of my absolute favorites, and I love it a bunch. And please listen to it and buy it if you would like, because it's really good and I love it a bunch. We do have to karaoke. I want a karaoke night so fucking bad. I might do that tomorrow. I might get, if I have enough alcohol, I might get buzzed again and do it again. Or I might do it later, I don't know. I was thinking of doing Monster Hunter, trying out my 3DS capture card, but I might just wait until I get a better fucking auxiliary cable, because the one that I have made a bunch of static noise and it made me sad. Looking at her shining and eager face, I couldn't talk myself out of the idea. I suck at singing, but I just want to sing with shit like friends. Right, I just realized my webcam's still off. I hear that, Anise. I hear that. Looking at her shining and eager face, I couldn't talk myself out of the idea. I'm gonna tweet again, by the way. Just really quick. Copy. Tweet. I just tweeted at Gerard, like, this is a life or death situation, Gerard. You can't fucking tell me to do whatever I'd like. I'm gonna cry, because I don't know who to choose. You're all fucking good people, man. It's fucked. Webcam is dead? Oh my god, it's super dead. Oh, it's super dead. Is Hannah Holly? No. I think? Maybe Holly voiced her. But I don't actually know. I legitimately have no idea. She might have voiced her. I think Heidi voiced Mai, but I haven't seen the credits, so I don't actually know. It could be any body. It could have been a PBG's wife. I keep almost saying girlfriend, but they're married. I keep forgetting that PBG is actually straight up married, and that fucks with my head very badly. Wait, a triangle now? I can see it. Stars practically erupted from her eyes. PBG? PBG, I can't. But Hana, I love you.
PBG.
What? My name? Triangle now? I can see it. Stars practically erupted from her eyes. PBG? PBG, I can't. But Hana, I love you.
PBG.
What? My name? Where are you going with this? I slammed my fork onto the table. Maya looked pleased with herself. This music is fucking killing me so bad. It's just like my Japanese animes. Gotta go for that harem ending. Yeah. Yeah, actually. I'm gonna move my phone right next to my mouse so I can feel it vibrate. I'm just kidding, you're really cute when you blush. You almost match your hair. That's not fair at all. My hair's always pink, and my face isn't always. Fuck you! I beg to differ. Still, I searched my mind, eager to change the subject. That was an impressive scenario.
What?
I did grab water bottles. I was about to say I didn't grab water bottles like I wanted to, but I did. I just have the memory of a fucking goldfish. Or a fly, rather. Goldfish actually have pretty good memories. I just made it up on the spot. Mai laughed nervously. She wants Jared like that. I like that meme music. Yeah, that meme-ass music. So that girl who was talking to me now when we got separated. Mai told the story of her past friendship with this girl like they were eternal arch nemesis. Arch nemesis. Apparently they had some bad blood. Used to be mad love, and now we got bad blood. I nodded, choosing to take the time to relax. Before I knew it, we were finished eating each other. We got up and tossed our trays together. As I headed towards the door, though, Mai hesitated. I forgot something back at the dorm. Need help? No, I'm good. I'm just gonna go get it. I'll see you later, though, right?
See you later.
I honestly want to know who does Hana's voice now, because it's adorable as shit. Rips. Glued my ex Hana plot. Please don't do this to me. I'm a fragile young boy with virgin ears. I don't need to hear this. Large groups of 7 or 8 people were lying out in the sun, playing catch and eating lunch on the lawn. It looked like fun to have so many friends like that. I smiled. Maybe this new school would really be better than my last. Without students inside of it, Poppy Hall looked a bit like an abandoned hospital. That's horrifying! My footsteps echoed as I climbed the stairs to the 4th floor. With a sigh, I opened up my locker and pulled out the book Satch gave me. It was a good thing I brought it after all. I stepped into the classroom and saw a flash of movement by the window. Jared was just like, oh, I wasn't posing by the window naked. No. I'm totally wearing clothes right now. Don't look at my wiener. A boy sat on the windowsill and he jerked up when I came in. Oh my god, it's Shane. Oh my god, it's Shane. Oh boy. This is the part that I've been waiting for. He was silhouetted by the afternoon sunshine, so I couldn't quite tell who he was. Hello, I'm sorry, did I bother you? The boy stood and shook his head, and then crossed to a desk on the opposite side of the room. As he passed, I was able to see him clearly. Look at this handsome British motherfucker! Another normal boots jacket? This guy, he was Shane. I thought it said Shanes, and I was like, Shanes? How on earth did this keep happening to me? Because you're in a fucking video game. I'm sorry to tell you. He sat down at his desk, fidgeted with his hands a little, and turned to look at me. You're the new girl. Prepare to die, says Shane. He saw my secret. I'm gonna kill you now. I'm gonna strangle you with my giant bear hug arms that are made for lovin'. My name's Hana. It's nice to meet you. He nodded. Shane. Accurate representation. This is just like one of my Otome games. Silence filled the space between us. Panic built up inside me. This is my chance to get in with the Normal Boots Club, and I was blowing it. I walked to my desk and sat down, setting the book on top of it. You like windows? I like them too. I like jumping out of them when I get embarrassed. Shane looked at me unsmilingly. Unsmiling? Never heard that before. You're part of the Normal Boots Club? Yes, I am. Why? You want the suck? My favorite fucking thing on Tumblr right now is the image that's going around with fucking Dark Souls 3. It's like, I will provide you sucker. And they just close it off so it says, I will provide you suck. And the Ashen one's just like blushing. It's like, what are you trying to say? I just saw your jacket, so I trailed off. The jackets are really cool.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's so perfect. That is...